Part 2, Planning Importance for Management. Now in Part 2, we will see how the planning is important for management. The first and most crucial task for management is planning. Every level of management requires it. All the organization's business activities will lose their purpose without planning. Given the growing size and complexity of organizations, the value of planning has become even more crucial. Due to the unstable and ever-changing corporate climate, planning has once again become more important. It may not be impossible, but it is definitely difficult to predict the uncertain future events without planning. The benefits of planning and its significance for a corporate organization are demonstrated by the facts below. Planning reduces risks of uncertainty. Planning is usually done with an unpredictable future in mind. Possible changes in the future are predicted with the aid of planning, and varied actions are best planned. Future uncertainty risk can be reduced in this way. For instance, a study can be conducted to determine the number of new businesses anticipated to enter the market in order to increase profit by 5% as target. Potential problems can be avoided by keeping these factors in mind while we plan future actions. Planning reduces overlapping and wasteful activities. Future activities are planned in order to attain goals under planning. As a result, the issues of when, where, what, and why are nearly resolved. This puts an end to the chaos and distrust. Coordination is developed among many activities and departments in such a circumstance. It eliminates overlapping and inefficient tasks. As a result, waste decreases to zero, efficiency improves, and expenses fall to their lowest level. For example, if it is determined that a specific amount of money will be needed in a specific month, the financial manager will make the necessary arrangements in a timely manner. In the absence of this information, the amount of money might be higher or less than the monthly required. These are both unpleasant conditions. If the money is less than the required amount, the task will not be finished. If it is more than the required amount, the sum will stay unused, resulting in a loss of interest. Planning promotes innovative ideas. It is obvious that planning picks the best solution from among those offered. All of these options do not come to the manager by themselves, they must be explored. Many new ideas occur when making such an attempt of discovery, and they are thoroughly investigated in order to decide the finest among them. In this sense, planning instills true thinking power in managers. It gives birth to unique and creative thoughts. For example, suppose a corporation wishes to expand its operations. In the manager's viewpoint, this concept triggers the start of the planning process. He will consider the following. Should new variations of established items be developed? Should retail sales be conducted in addition to wholesale sales? Should a branch for the present or old product be opened someplace else? Planning facilitates decision-making. The process of making decisions is referred to as decision-making. A range of choices are explored, and the best one is picked. The planning establishes the goal for decision-making. It also establishes the parameters for evaluating alternative courses of action and supports in decision-making by this way. Planning establishes standards for controlling. By setting the organization's objectives via planning, all employees and departments are educated on the when, what, and how to do things. Standards are established for their labor, time, and cost, among other things. Controlling occurs when the actual work done is compared to the standard work and discrepancies are discovered. If the job is not completed as planned, the individual responsible is held accountable. It helps to set the right goals. While a plan is a plan of action to achieve a goal, it also helps smart goal setting. Planning, in particular, supports in critically assessing the aim to determine its viability. It supports decision-making and enables for the establishment of a time frame by estimating when the organization will be able to reach its goal. It also specifies how performance will be measured against the established goals and who will be held accountable. It sets objectives and standards for controlling. Strategic formal planning's principal job is to provide guidance to lower-level managers, enabling for the formulation of tactical goals. Planning identifies objectives for each organizational department and assists managers in prioritizing actions based on their importance to the overall aim. Planning also establishes the criteria for evaluating performance. Without such criteria, managers would be unable to intervene and take corrective steps to keep on track, putting the aim at risk. It reduces uncertainty. The uncertainty of the future poses a significant danger to corporate sustainability, as managing change is always challenging. Because no organization can control the economic and competitive climate, anticipating issues and having contingency plans in place is the best option. Planning entails a deliberate critical review of existing facts and expert projections. This makes management planning extremely beneficial in terms of decreasing future uncertainty and preventing hazards. It eliminates overlapping of wasteful activities. Effective planning clarifies the roles and duties of each department, team, and individual team member. This ensures that the activities do not overlap and increases cohesion. At the same time, it supports in determining which activities are wasteful and do not contribute to the achievement of the objective. Eliminating such tasks not only reduces waste and saves vital time and resources, but it also boosts productivity and motivation. It ensures efficient use of resources. Planning ensures that human and material resources be used as efficiently as feasible. You may notice numerous chances to minimize costs by starting the management process with a strong strategy that focuses on the final objective and evaluates available capabilities. Without such a strategy, it is all too simple to succumb to enticing B2B offerings. This can squander organizational resources on raw materials that personnel are unable to process in a timely manner, costly robots, or online software that speeds up only one component of the process while having little effect on the entire product. It promotes innovation. When an organization faces a difficult aim on the one hand, and the prospect of obstacles and market shift on the other, it begins brainstorming fresh ideas and solutions. Choosing a future course of action is an important managerial role. Employees or management can recognize fresh prospects for business development, offer new goods or services, or uncover new target markets while remaining focused on the need to achieve the goal. Planning becomes a continual process in this manner, encouraging innovative strategic thinking and innovation. It improves decision-making and time management. In two ways, planning helps decision-making processes and time management. Firstly, it assists managers in maintaining focus on a goal and hence asking themselves how alternate courses of action could facilitate or delay reaching it. Secondly, the plan enables managers to be more foresighted with a defined roadmap. They may consider the impact of a choice on certain long-term responsibilities and activities. Managers' judgments without such a strategy may not be strategic, but rather based only on available facts and the present circumstances. It boosts motivation and team spirit. People are more engaged and driven when they realize the significance of their work. Planning demonstrates the connection between individual contribution and a bigger objective, which it supports in achieving. It also demonstrates that each individual in the company environment is critical to achieving the shared objective. This promotes community and team spirit while reducing internal competitiveness. Motivational quotations may be used in pep speeches to help energize your team. It helps to earn credibility and trust of stakeholders. All managers recognize that a good plan is required to persuade creditors and investors to assist. However, they sometimes forget that a volatile market climate might create the need to engage them without their knowledge. If you need to identify and attract new investors in a short amount of time, having a written business plan readily available would be really beneficial. The availability of defined goals and a documented strategy also demonstrates your social responsibility and enhances employee and client trust. It gives a competitive edge and allows strategic positioning. Planning entails gaining a realistic understanding of an organization's strengths and limitations, as well as uncovering the gaps and vulnerabilities of rivals. Acting on this data rather than inertly repeating the same acts provides a significant competitive advantage. Furthermore, Planning allows you to identify emerging markets and enter them with new products or services before your competitors, giving you the first mover advantage. It ensures efficient use of resources. Planning ensures that human and material resources be used as efficiently as feasible. You may notice numerous chances to minimize costs by starting the management process with a strong strategy that focuses on the final objective and evaluates available capabilities. Without such a strategy, it is all too simple to succumb to enticing B2B offerings. This can squander organizational resources on raw materials that personnel are unable to process in a timely manner, costly robots, or online software that speeds up only one component of the process while having little effect on the entire product. I hope you enjoyed this video, and before leaving, if you have not already subscribed this channel, make sure to subscribe, like and hit the bell icon to get updates when I post new videos. Provide your feedback in comments. You can download material from the below links under video.